Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your New Year's and hope you guys are all safe. I'm just going to start this year off with some wrap-ups from some information or topics in 2019. First topic I want to talk about is why I believe that the OLED is still better than an LED. Now, as far as the prices go, they right now, they're similar, right? You can get a really high-end LED TVs for almost the same price as an OLED TV. But I want to wrap up the topic about why the OLED is still better than the LED. Now, when you run Dolby Vision on the Xbox One X, you get some blooming effects on the LED TV. So when that happened, I went and tested my Oppo UDP-203 to see if that problem still occurs on the LED while running the 4K player. I tested a couple movies on my Oppo, and you still do get some blooming effects in the LED. That being said, I would like to apologize to Lionsgate and Warner Brothers for using their some of their clips or footage when I was trying to test the blooming effects. So I just sorry for that, guys. It won't happen again. But as far as all that goes, you do get blooming effects whether you run an Xbox One X or a 4K player. Now, if you're not really looking for the blooming effects, you're not gonna really notice it. But even if you notice it, for me, it doesn't ruin my experience. I still enjoy the movies on the LED. I'm still glad that I own the Sony LED. But the one advantage that the LED had before over the OLED was that the LED, well, a couple advantages, right? One, you don't have to worry about a burn-in. Two is you can play video games with like little to no input lag, right? But the OLED, especially the LG C9 series, you can play without no input lag when you're running 60 hertz, or even better, you can run 120 hertz, right? The older OLEDs, yes, I actually have one of the first generations that were for sale, like 3 or 4 years ago, like maybe even 5 years ago, that when they were selling the first OLEDs commercially, and yeah, you had some, even if you put it in game mode, you do have a little input lag. So that's why I was like, man, I need to be quick on when I move my character, right? So I always played on my LED TVs versus my OLED. And then as far as burn-in goes, I've never really had any problem with burn-ins. So I'm not really worried about burn-ins. So that factor out of the way, that's why I believe that the OLED is still better than the LED. Now, as far as quantum dot TVs, LED TVs, and organic LEDs, all three TVs are great, depending on your range, your mid-range to high tier in that brand. So, but if you want to enjoy Dolby Vision without any blooming effects, I recommend an OLED TV. If you don't care for that, LED LED is a great TV. In fact, I believe that the LED TVs is just as bright, if not brighter, than a quantum dot TV. The QLEDs are way oversaturated in price, as beautiful as they are. So if you're not going to buy an OLED, you might as well buy a LED TV that has all the whistles, right? All the components that you need, and go higher up on a tier, right? So another topic I want to wrap up is the Upload Studios. I believe it's called Microsoft Upload Studios, and then the PlayStation 4 SHAREfactory. As far Microsoft, they want us to, they talk like they're for the consumers, right, left and right. As much as I love Phil Spencer and everything, their Upload Studios, they don't let you like make a video longer than 5 minutes, right? So what's the point of making? You can't even really use it, right? You'll only make like small clips for a minute or two, right? Less than 5 minutes. PS4 SHAREfactory, if you didn't know, you can go up to an hour. That's plenty of time to share your thoughts and mine. If you're on a budget, to upload yourself to YouTube and talk about your experience, your games or whatnot. So as far as the Upload Studio and SHAREfactory, PS4 hands down is more for the consumers in that aspect. So I got to hand it to Sony for that. One last thing, the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, both great consoles. Xbox One X, like I said, I love exclusive games on both consoles, so I'm unbiased. Like I love Gears. I'm a Gears fan, and I love the exclusive games on PS4, right? Like God of War, Uncharted. Well, Uncharted I haven't finished yet, so I can't say. But like God of War and the Last of Us is that, I believe it was called. But you know what I'm saying. But as far as the hardware go, yes, the Xbox One X blows. Well, it's a lot better, right? It's because it's a better hardware than PS4 Pro. So Xbox One X will, in that department, the graphics, because I have, like I said, like as far as like Call of Duty goes, every year I buy it on both systems, right? And it's a slight difference, but there's a difference. Xbox One X graphic is a lot better. So that's just so people that are wondering, Xbox One X graphics is way better than a PS4 Pro. Hooded Dragons out.